Hey guys, what's going on? So, here are the different builds that we're gonna run on Survival Hunter. The different builds that you could run. I want to talk about the legendaries that I think are actually kind of bad, and I'm gonna tell you why they're bad versus Wildfire Cluster. Obviously, Wildfire Cluster is gonna be like the go-to legendary for 9.2, and we're gonna pair that with our Covenant legendaries. But just before we get to that, I want to show you a couple reasons why the other legendaries aren't so good. So I just did some AoE damage on these dummies using a Serpent Sting build with latent poison injectors. That's the one that each of your Serpent Stings applies a stacking dot up to 10 times. But the problem with this legendary is that it's only consumed by Raptor Strike. It can't be consumed by Carve. So on AoE, you just immediately lose value. Like if you ran Viper's Venom, if you ran Hydra Bite, right, to fire 2 extra arrows at the enemies, it doesn't matter because you can't consume all the extra ticks of poison damage, latent poison injectors, with Carve. You have to consume it with Raptor Strike, which in AoE you're never going to press. So it just loses tremendous amounts of value compared to something like Wildfire Cluster. So it's really unfortunate. They could make this legendary actually good if they added one word to the sentence and said, Raptor Strike or Carve can proc the latent poison injector. So unfortunate there. The next one I'm going to show you right now is the um, call of the Band of Wild Calling. So the cooldown of your aspects and coordinated assault is reduced by 35%. So you can see this down here. It makes coordinated assault a 1.3 minute cooldown. And we're getting additional benefits here. Coordinated assault lasts longer. And then we're going to take Birds of Prey. Every time you press Raptor Strike or Carve, it extends coordinated assault by 1.5 seconds. So coordinated assault is almost a 30-second cooldown. We're going to extend it with Birds of Prey every 1.5 seconds. And then it also has a 1.3 minute cooldown. So the goal of this legendary here is to get coordinated assault uptime like almost at 100% or maybe something like 70% if we can get it that high. And the reason that this is actually good is because one, it gives us 20% more damage to everything. So 20% more damage to our auto attacks, 20% more damage to our pets' auto attacks, all the dots that we have rolling, everything gets 20% more, which is actually kind of cool. Compared to something like Wildfire Cluster, where it's only our Wildfire Bombs that are giving us the extra damage, Coordinated Assault gives us extra damage on everything that we're doing. So it's kind of a substantial difference, something to think about. The other cool thing about this is that Coordinated Assault, of course, um, the second part of it reads, while Coordinated Assault is active, Kill Command's chance to reset is increased by 25%. So Kill Command has a chance to reset itself already. It has a 25% chance to reset. During Coordinated Assault, it is a 50% chance to reset. Why does that matter? Well, because our tier set bonus, when Kill Command resets, it has a 40% chance to make your next Wildfire Bomb incur no cooldown, and then your Wildfire Bombs deal 30% more damage, and then they deal 80% more damage if they're empowered by the Kill Command reset. So this is actually kind of interesting. There's something interesting here where Coordinated Assault will give us a 50% chance to reset the cooldown of Kill Command, which then has a chance to proc a bomb for us with our tier set bonus. So on top of doing 20% more damage a lot more often, we have a double chance of proccing our Kill Command reset, which might give us a bomb. So that's the goal of this build. Now, I do think Wildfire Infusion is just better, but just work with me here. I'm going to try this out. I just want to see how it goes. And yeah, so you start up by just proccing Coordinated Assault. I am a Necrolord. I'll get to the Necrolord stuff in a second. We want to throw one of our bombs. What's really important to remember with the tier set bonus, though, is that you can never go below one charge of bombs. If you go below your one charge of bombs, then you're not going to get a benefit from the tier set. Let me explain the tier set really quickly. If you throw a bomb and then you start doing kill commands to get the reset on Wildfire Bomb, you got to look at how this reads. It says your next Wildfire Bomb will incur no cooldown. So if you throw both of your bombs and then try to fish for the kill command reset, if you get the buff, it'll only apply to your next Wildfire Bomb, meaning the one that's on cooldown that hasn't come back yet. So you can't go down to 0 bombs. You have to go down to only one bomb and have that one bomb cooling down, and then if you get a proc from kill command, sure, you can fire that last bomb, quote unquote, but then it'll refresh itself and give you an extra bomb to fire. So interesting. It's just interesting interaction. You'll see it as we do the dummies here. So let's go coordinated assault, kill command. I'm gonna do my Necrolord ability. We got a reset already. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna throw our bomb now. Remember, we don't have any Wildfire Infusion, so we're trying to carve as much as possible. I'm gonna Raptor Strike a couple times. We'll carve again to get the bombs back. So now I'm in a danger zone. I got a proc, and I can't use my proc. Thankfully, I have carve. Watch this. I'll throw my bomb, and it doesn't incur a cooldown. Now, I need to wait a little bit on my bombs, because now I can throw it because I have 2 bombs, then I can carve. Try and get a Serpent Sting out. Coordinated Assault was still going. It just fell off, by the way. Coordinated Assault just fell off. So now we can, we'll get it back soon. In about 30 seconds or so. I'm going to throw my next bomb and then carve, because then I'll get my bomb back. Throw my Necrolord ability. Keep doing kill command. We got a reset. We're going to throw Wildfire Bomb. Keep doing kill commands to get the reset. We didn't get it. Just carve to get the bomb back. You see how that works? We're going to do kill commands. We're going to carve. We almost have a bomb back, so we're going to throw that one. In case we get a proc, it'll be okay if we do. Carve again. We can't throw a bomb right now because we're not going to be able to get the bonus, so we're going to fish with kill commands. Now we can throw a bomb because it's coming off cooldown. Carve. Now we got to wait again. Throw out some more Serpent Stings. Coordinated Assault's back. Let's press it and carve immediately. Let's try and get Coordinated Assault to last a little bit longer. Okay, we're going to bomb plus carve. Kill command. Raptor Strike. Keep the Coordinated Assault buff going. Look at the Coordinated Assault buff on the top. We got our Wildfire Bomb proc. Got lucky there. Another Wildfire Bomb proc. We're going to go again. Keep carving. We got 2 bombs up again. We're going to keep casting it. Keep kill commanding. We have a 50% chance to reset kill command because we're in our Coordinated Assault window still. And keep going. 5 seconds on Coordinated Assault. We still have it up. 3 seconds. We've been extending it, right? With carve and with Raptor Strike. Okay, that's about it there. So I'm going to run away. You see Coordinated Assault was about 28 seconds away. So what's interesting about this build, number one, let's look at the Coordinated Assault uptime. So it was up for 60% of that fight. Okay? So for 60% of that fight, we had 20% more damage and a 50% chance to get a kill command and reset. That transitions into Wildfire Bomb damage. Of course, there's our Explosive Shot damage from the Death Chakram, which I think is quite strong, and you'll see that in a minute. So overall, we didn't do a ton of damage. We're only doing 11.5k. It's not obviously fantastic, but what I want to say about this is that I think that this is actually potentially really good in single target. I'm gonna show you the single target fight right now. AoE, obviously the king is the bombs themselves, getting the cooldown back with carve. But imagine if you took instead Mongoose Bite, and we did a little bit of a different focus with single target, having Coordinated Assault up for a much longer period of time, giving us 20% more damage on Mongoose Bite, I think is going to be really good. And we're going to take a look at this. First of all, obviously Birds of Prey, keeping Coordinated Assault up, 20% more damage on everything is good. But really, for the AoE damage, we want the Wildfire Infusion procs, because with the straight up regular Wildfire Bomb, I was overwriting my dots on the Wildfire Bomb ticks, unfortunately. So it causes enemies to burn for 6 seconds, right? 2,700 more damage for 6 seconds. I got multiple bombs off in a row, and because I threw one bomb after the other, I was overwriting the Wildfire Bomb tick damage that was going on. So that's bad. That's actually pretty bad. And you have to be very careful with this build that you do. That's why you would want to run Wildfire Infusion instead of Birds of Prey. But I want to just run Birds of Prey one more time, and I'm going to be careful not to overwrite my bomb dot, because we want to see if we can keep Coordinated Assault going for a lot longer. We had 60% uptime on Coordinated Assault. So let's see if we can do that again. Where's my pet? Is he here? Okay, so we're gonna go Coordinated Assault. Pet goes in. We do this. We get a bomb out. We get a Serpent Sting out, and we Mongoose Bite, baby. Mongoose Bite, Mongoose Bite. The bomb fell off, so let's throw another one. We're gonna Mongoose Bite. Remember, we're not gonna get as many resets on our bombs We just got one right there, so that's pretty cool. Let's throw it. Our bombs aren't going to be reset as much because we're not doing carve. Carve is really what you're looking for on the resets. We're going to throw a bomb because it's coming off cooldown. Hope to get a reset here with our kill commands. We did not. Unlucky. It's okay. We're going to keep extending coordinated assault with Mongoose Bite. Got another proc. We're getting lucky on the bomb procs. Okay, keep going, build up some stuff. Keep extending coordinated assault. See how we're extending it there? Death Chakram's back. We're gonna extend coordinated assault so we get the Death Chakram damage in there. There we go. Keep extending coordinated assault. And we're getting kill shot, so we're kind of cheating a little bit, but that's okay. I'll just not press kill shot. Let's pretend like it's not there. Okay, we're getting lots of Mongoose Bite damage. We're doing 8.9k single target. We're not gonna press kill command because we're not in execute. Okay, that's good. Coordinated assault's almost back. We're gonna just get our kill commands going here. Okay, and we're gonna bomb plus coordinated assault, and we're gonna go. Keep extending it as long as we can. Keep extending it. We got a bomb proc. We're gonna throw that. Let's throw our dot again. Get the necro damage out there again. Start stacking our Mongoose Bite. Mongoose Bite window is open. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. It's hard to manage the window properly, but we'll get there. Got a bomb proc. We're gonna go. Get our dot rolling again. You can see the Mongoose Bite damage once it starts going. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, we got a bomb proc. We're gonna go with Mongoose Bite a little bit here. Okay, Mongoose Bite is running out. We're gonna bank up some power here and try to get a really good Mongoose Bite window. Here we go. One more kill command, then we're going. Mongoose Bite. Mongoose Bite. Mongoose Bite. Try to get all the way to the Necrolord ability with the Mongoose Bite if we can. We want to extend coordinated assault. Go, go, go. Extend it, extend it, extend it. We extended it. We got lucky there. Okay, so we're doing like 8k sustained. Single target damage, and we kept coordinated assault up for a long time. It's going to drop off here because of the pet and stuff, but it was about 8k. Follow me, sir. So obviously Mongoose Bite damage going to be the highest, right? Because we're getting that rolling buff. Most of our Mongoose Bite damage was in the 20% window, 20% increased damage window of coordinated assault. How long was coordinated assault up for? Well, it was up for 77% of that single target fight. That's like a raid boss that we're talking about, right? Obviously, the Death Chakram and Explosive Shot is not what you want to do in this scenario because it's really bad on single target. But I'm just trying to show you the proof of concept of this legendary right here. Is that this is why you might take this if you're running into a raid scenario. You could sort of legitimately do this build where you get Mongoose Bite, you're extending it with Coordinated Assault and or with Birds of Prey, sorry, and with the conduit that you have as well, plus the legendary. So the conduit gives you more duration. You extend it with Mongoose Bite, and the legendary, of course, just reduces its cooldown so that by the time you're done your window, it's only like 20 seconds away from being back, or 25 seconds away. So you have 20% more damage for 77% of the fight. That's going to go down in a real encounter. Maybe it's 50% of the fight. You have coordinated assault up. That's pretty good. That means you have double the chance of getting the kill command reset to get your bombs back for your tier set bonus, right? And also, you're obviously just doing 20% more damage at all times. So I think it's really actually neat. I think it's a neat idea. It's probably only viable in single target. And in reality, it's not very good with Necrolord. You want to go like Kyrian probably would be the play. Or even Night Fae would be fine as well. Or Venthyr for single target. If you really wanted to index on single target, you get those kill shots in there as well. Except that that's going to suck up a GCD for you. So maybe it's not the best thing. I'm not sure. But Necro is probably the best way to run, the worst way to run that build. But let's switch over. Of course, I can't do that right now. Love this game. I'm going to log out for a sec over here. Let's switch over to the AoE version of the build that I really wanted to show you right now, the Necrolord build with Explosive Shot and Wildfire Cluster. Okay, so excuse me. I just wanted to show you what sort of some other builds are. Unfortunately, Latent poison build is just straight up bad because they've just built that legendary really poorly. Um, and then all the other legendaries are kind of not really good, except that the single target value, I think, out of something like the it's called a wild is actually quite strong. You could go Nessun Worries as well. Other people have gone Nessun Worries. I'm not going to show you Nessun Worries today, but it's another single target build where you just take Mongoose Bite and you like Mongoose Bite like 2 or 3 times, then you throw like a Steel Trap down. You take like Steel Trap, and then you would continue Mongoose Biting over and over and over again, and then you would throw like a Freezing Trap down, and you would keep Mongoose Biting, then you throw a Tar Trap down, wherever I put that trap, and et cetera, et cetera. You would just keep going with that particular build to get essentially single target value. But let's take a look at Wildfire Cluster plus um, the Necrolord Death Chakram Explosive Shot business going on. This is actually a lot of fun. I think it's really good. And we're going to run it with Wildfire Infusion. We're going to run it the way it's sort of you're sort of expecting to run this build. So remember that we have to be wary of whichever bombs we have up, and we have to be proccing their secondary effect. On top of that, we now need to watch out for this bomb interaction with our tier set bonus. So now there's 2 things you have to be looking at when you're playing Survival Hunter. What is my Wildfire Infusion bomb going to do for me when I cast it? And can I get away with throwing a bomb right now? If I get a kill command reset, am I going to be like in trouble, right? So you need to be really careful. There's these 2 different mind games that you're playing now, and I think it's difficult to actually have to think about both of these things at the same time. So there's this spec just got actually more complicated than people might think at first, and it's going to be maybe easy to pick up this spec if you really just wanted to pick it up and play, but very difficult to master, I think, once you get the tier set bonus. So here's what we're gonna go. We're gonna go coordinated assault and go. We're gonna do death chakram. We're gonna go bomb, and here we go, baby. Big damage, 30k off the start. I realize that I have mongoose bite still, but that's okay. I'm gonna throw an extra bomb, and look, we got a green bomb. Oh, we got a proc as well, so we're gonna go here with the proc. Immediately carve, and we're gonna get some more kill commands out. We got another bomb proc. We're gonna immediately throw it. Oh, we're gonna get another reset on our bombs here. Throw them again. We're getting very lucky on the kill command resets, but this is the way it goes. Carve, carve. We're gonna do wait 1 more second, then we're gonna throw. We get another proc. Our death chakram's coming off cooldown. We're gonna throw this bomb because we have 2 charges of it, and keep kill commanding. And then we're gonna go death chakram, kill command into bomb, into carve, because we can get the cooldown back in case we get a proc. There, we got a proc right there. So that's something you can do, right? You can cheat it a little bit with carve in AoE. We're gonna get all these serpent stings going. Then we're gonna bomb, and then we're gonna carve, and we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna throw another bomb right now because it's coming off cooldown, and I can afford to do that. So I'm cheating it kind of a little bit. I'm going to wait for a second. We're going to carve, then throw our bomb. Now we got a green one, so let's get all the serpent stings out. Then we're going to throw that bomb. Oh, we got a proc. That's unfortunate because we can't throw it yet, but that's okay. We pressed carve to get the cooldown back. That bomb didn't incur its own cooldown. Necrolord is coming back. We're going to throw Necrolord 1 more time. 1 more kill command. We got a proc. We're going to throw that bomb. We're going to carve it, and we'll throw another bomb for good measure, and we're out of there. So there's the damage, right? It's gonna keep going down a little bit, but about 16k, 15.5k sustained AoE. Follow me, sir. 15.5k sustained AoE. So what is the damage profile looking like? Well, that was over a almost 2-minute time. Again, look at the coordinated assault uptime is only 25 seconds. You can see the difference in the builds. This build obviously does more damage, right? It's not a single target build. It probably does even more damage on single target. We can test that if you guys want to, but the AoE damage of this build is just crazy. I mean, the shrapnel bomb that you're getting, all of the overlapping wildfire infusion procs that you're getting are just crazy. You can see our explosive shot damage is good. It's almost 10% of our damage. So if you guys are surprised about that, then don't be, because it's actually just really, really good in AoE. I think Necrolord is quite strong in Mythic Plus. So we can take a look at this on single target, but there's your AoE breakdown. It's going to be all bombs all day long. And of course, it should be Wildfire Cluster right there at the top, doing almost 13% of our damage. So this is what you want to be looking to do in Mythic Plus moving forward into 9.2. You can basically pair Wildfire Cluster with anything. And I'm going to show you the other 3 builds in other videos. I just wanted to show you, first of all, the Necrolord one, and I wanted to talk about the other legendaries. But Wildfire Cluster can be paired with any of these other legendaries, and it will be perfectly fine. Guys, you're going to do tons and tons of damage. So last test here, let's look at what this looks like on single target when you're not getting as many bomb procs back. So let's summon our pet once again. Is he out? Where is he? He's here. Okay, here we go. We're going to go Coordinated Assault and go. We're going to go Bomb. We got a Bomb proc right away. Necrolord. This. Get the second Bomb out. Get our Mongoose Bite going. Let's do this. Okay, and we're gonna bomb and Mongoose Bite. I realize that's really, really bad Mongoose Bite timing there. I'm sorry. I understand your pain. We're gonna hold our bomb right now because we don't have a proc from Kill Command. There, we got one. Now we're gonna cast it. On single target, you really need to pay attention to that. Because if you don't, you run out of bomb charges. I just got another proc. That was pretty cool. Let's build up some resources before we Mongoose Bite here. One more Kill Command should do it, and then we're gonna Mongoose Bite in the window. We got a green bomb, so we're obviously going to use that in a second. But get the kill commands going. There we go. Green bomb now. More kill commands. Death Chakram and Mongoose Bite, Mongoose Bite, Mongoose Bite. While we're getting the extra focus from the Death Chakram. We're going to throw this bomb. Hopefully we don't get a proc right now from kill command because I should not have spent that bomb. See how the bomb's on cooldown? It wouldn't come off cooldown. Now we're okay. We're kind of out of the woods. But now we need to fish for a proc. We need to fish for a proc with kill command. We're not getting one. And we need to wait a little bit longer. One more kill command. Now we'll throw our bomb because our other bomb's coming off cooldown by itself. So if we do get a reset here, which we didn't, unlucky. More Mongoose Bits. We're not going to use kill shot because that's cheating. Okay, we got a proc on the bomb. That's cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build resources. We're going to Necro. Then we're going to bomb. Then we're going to Mongoose Bite in the Necro window because we're doing more physical damage. He's got the Necro debuff on him. Throw the bomb. Big Mongoose Bite there. There's the damage right there. So it's not amazing on single target. I actually am inclined to say that our Coordinated Assault build was better on single target. So that's actually kind of neat to see that. We're doing about 6.5k sustained. Okay? Don't worry about the numbers now. They're going to fall off a bit, but we know what we have there. 6.5k sustained. Why don't we look at this was it, right? 7.7k. Yeah, we didn't have. So there you go. This was with the Coordinated Assault uptime. Coordinated Assault uptime was 77% on this fight. We did 7.7k sustained. Now here we only did about 6.5k sustained. So I do honestly think that you could take the Birds of Prey over Wildfire Infusion, and you could run the Call of the Wild Legendary if you really wanted to just do single target. I think it would be fine. It's fine for single target raid bosses, and it fits in very well with our tier set bonus because it gives you that 50% chance to get kill command back, which gives you a higher chance to get your bombs back. So like you'll get more procs on your bombs and you'll be doing 20% more damage all the time. In AoE, of course, we're going to go for this build. Go for your Wildfire Infusion, your Guerrilla Tactics, get your Wildfire Cluster, and just blow everything up in the dungeons. No matter what Covenant you are, this is going to be very, very good in AoE. This build right here, Wildfire Cluster plus X, right? But I just wanted to show you the power of this single target build that you could potentially do with the Call of the Wild Legendary, which it would have been even better if I was running any of these other. Actually, Venthyr would have been good, but Kyrian probably would have been very good, and then this would have been really good as well. So I just wanted to make sure you guys saw that legendary. I think this is the only other legitimate legendary you could take besides Wildfire Cluster, and only in single target. So don't take this. Wildfire Cluster is guaranteed going to be the best in almost every situation. But if you want to experiment with Call of the Wild, I think you could do it. So there you go, guys. There's Necrolord Survival Hunter and we took a look at all the different legendaries that I think you could run. I think any of the covenants are going to be good for Hunter moving into 9.2, and you can pair them up with Wildfire Cluster, and you will be absolutely fine. So there you go. There is Survival Hunter. I'm going to do videos on the other 3 covenants just to see what their damage is like, and then we're going to put all those videos together. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.